So fellows are evaluated both formally and informally over the course of their entire time here. Formally, during the first year of the fellowship, fellows are evaluated twice by their supervisors and by the people who are engaged within the Erickson Institute and the fellowship and their learning process. And they receive feedback about kind of the gradual accrual of their competencies, and their work, so they can really locate themselves as they enter the system in terms of where they're at and what they have to learn on. Because of course there's a wide range of skills that people either come in with or need to develop as they come here, given the kind of diversity of applicants and fellows that we end up having. After that point, we formally kind of evaluate as a group of supervisors and staff once annually to give feedback to the fellows and mark formally their progression from the second year into the third year and their third year into the fourth year. And when I say mark formally their progression, what we're looking at is a basic set of competencies that we would expect developmentally for a psychoanalyst in training after 1 year, after 2 years, after 3 years. So while there are core competencies at the end of the fellowship that we evaluate to make sure they've met and acquired in order to be competent analysts going out into the world and graduating from our program, we also recognize that this is a developmental process, and what those competencies look like from year 1 to year 2 to year 3 to year 4 are going to be different. And so that is the kind of formal aspect of the evaluative process. Informally, we are presenting our work constantly in different forums, whether it's at case conferences, at team meetings every week, at staff meetings where someone wants to hear from the therapist about why their patient is struggling and how they understand that from a dynamic perspective, in continuous case seminar. I mean, every day there's some opportunity and some need for someone to account for their work and their thinking and their learning. And although these aren't tallied or tabulated in a formal way because there would be an endless amount of them, we are very much engaged in kind of a mutual learning process always here. And so they're informally evaluated in that way.